swagger. Look in the mirror and say, Scotty, what's up? Hey, I'm getting his money. Oh. All right, what is going on? Entertainment. So time coming to y'all with, and now that's Zeus Town Hall. I know Lemmy is quaking. First of all, y'all, I'm so irritated. For y'all that know about that show that I did like a little bit ago, that show is still haunting me. Like, it's nothing against the twins. The girls that don't know, we don't talk about it here on Evan Entertainment. We don't talk about it. It's no shade to get the twins because I with the twins. It's the fact that it was cringe. You feel me? So it's like, because somebody just commented that on something I posted, and I'm like, girl, like it's 2026. We going into 2027, and y'all still getting that notification. That's the one thing that's gonna haunt me when I make it. Damn it! Ah! All right, anyways, you guys, now let's talk about girls will be, 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 girls. Okay, I could already picture the AI, intro that they're gonna do for this show. Like it's already preloaded with the AI intro we're gonna get for this type of show. I still am very excited to watch it. Just because let's say if Tesehki and Mariah don't pop up, which it looks as if they did. It looks as if they did. Okay. Even if they did not pop up, it still would have been a good watch just because like the cast to me that they did end up picking was freaking fire. Okay. They're even gonna have like a bowling party type situation tonight. Okay. Once again, I have no picks in this network beef. Neither of them I've worked for, so I don't really care, to be honest, of who's the best one. So there's that. Now, some of the girls are getting ready and some of the girls have already landed. One of them being Big Lex. Now, Big Lex is a funny one. She says she ready to run all her fades. This one don't make sense to me with Big Lex is because like she's in the same position as she was during the reunion. And apparently at the reunion, she didn't want to get into it with any of the girls. So it's kind of like, what's the difference between like then and now? That's why I'm confused as to Big Lex right now. Like, that is so confusing to me.
The fuck going on was big Lex, motherfucking biggest in Miami. I'm ready to run that. Ready to do what? Be the baddest. See y'all soon.
I will say it looks like Big Lex lost some weight. So maybe she wanted to get some pounds off of her, to move a little quicker and swifter so she could get her ops. So LaRue, you better duck. You feel me? You better duck when you see that hoe running. Because with this new weight loss, it looked like she gonna move a little quicker than usual. Now there's rumors that Mariah and Tesehki pulled out, and Mr. Owner says that is not true, that is all false, and that they did not drop out. Meaning that, because there was a rumor that Tesehki pressure dropped out. There's even a rumor now that the Pepper is trying to pay some of the girls to back out of the project, allegedly. This is what the blogs are claiming happening. Allegedly. Let me reiterate that. Allegedly. Right? I don't know if I believe this to be true. I don't feel like I wouldn't think he would waste his money to pay for them to back out and not do another project. In my opinion, I feel like Lemmy would probably try to gyp them of their reunion because they did it. I don't see him paying them to not do it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, that to me would be kind of like dumb, because if that's the case, you're going to have to continuously do this, because if they keep contacting your people to work with them and you find out, you're going to have to pay them the same amount so that they don't do the project. So you're essentially just giving them free money. But then again, the girlies be getting free checks on baddies. So, hey, you feel me? It wouldn't be the first time. Now, it looks as if Lucky put out a statement. You would have thought Lucky is going to film Survivor or something like that. Girl, like, this is a little dramatic. I ain't gonna lie. But I guess. She said, before I head into production for Girls Would Be Girls, I just want to take a moment to thank my Clover gang for all the love, support, and encouragement and loyalty I continue to show me. Through every chapter, every high, every low, every comeback, and every new opportunity, y'all continue to stand behind me. And I've never taken that for granted. Going to this experience, I made a promise to myself that I'm coming in as me, not a character, not who they expect me to be, not trying to prove anything, just lucky. Authentic, outspoken, emotional, funny, imperfect, and real. And but don't get it confused. I'm also coming to handle business. What's that supposed to mean? As y'all all remember, she had a long-standing beef with Ferrari because Ferrari felt like she allegedly, exposed some information about her. They've got into it online. I don't know, and I don't remember if they made up since. So they might have made up since. So don't eat me up in the comments because Lucky hasn't been on either network and I don't know how long. So I'm pretty sure she's probably either referring to her or a couple of other girls that are on the network. She said there are conversations that need to be had, things that need to be addressed, and situations that may finally get their resolution. Whatever happens, I want y'all to know I'm standing on who I am and what I believe in. I'm walking into this next chapter with an open mind and leaving the outcome in God's hands. Thank you for riding with me. Thank you for believing in me. And thank you for reminding me that no matter what room I walk into, the Clover Gang is walking in there with me. See y'all on the other side. Okay, who in here is Clover Gang? Clover Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Who Clover Gang? All right. Now, one post that I found very interesting is Ferrari. Ferrari posted this and said, "I hope no in Boots 304 that's Book sitting behind a wig, sitting behind a wing, thinks she coming for a check on my network." Now, a lot of people feel as if she's talking about Mariah. This will be the funniest thing of it all. If Mariah and Ferrari end up getting into it, I would be cracking the up because they're literally the same person on separate networks. The winner gets the BBC. Who's BBC? We'll leave that up for grabs. Okay. The winner gets the BBC if these two end up getting into it. That's what I feel like the prize needs to be. The winner gets the BBC. All right. Ferrari put up and looking as if she is straight out of Big Legs Baddies Collection season 1. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at that video, I got deja vu looking at that video. It looks as if she about to walk into a house and scream, Kiesha! At any point, to be honest. All right. Now, Tesehki's been speaking a little bit more candidly about this whole situation with this whole network problem. She even at one point shaded Tavy. I'm like, why Tavy got to catch a straight? She at one point shaded Tavy because Tavy, I guess, said that she declined the offer to be able to come on Girls Will Be Girls. And Tesehki said herself probably got offered maybe like 5 bands or something. So she could have just sat her butt home. She said it in a live, the same live that she was talking about if she was going to come to the reunion or not.
Who's that? Who? She said, nobody contacted you. And if they did call you, they only offered your dumb ass 5K. I would have declined too and set my ass over there, you dumb ass. Bitch. Like, huh? Oh, baby. What?
Ooh, Tavy, do you need that? I don't think you want that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of the girls coming out to say that they decline, like, that to me is what I call the de-eating. Like, okay, you're not on the flyer, you're not on it. So you don't even have to say nothing in the midst of it. Like, I don't get that. Like, I guess her saying that is like, oh, Zeus till I die. I guess that's her way of putting that like out there. Maybe to get like a pat on the back or some extra coins for the next reunion and or show. That's what it gave to me, her putting that statement out there, to be honest. All right. Now she also spoke about the reunion. Shout out to Reality TV, Blogspot. Make sure y'all go over there and follow them. Okay.
Latifah, decide to go to your reunion. This will be one of the best yet reunions that you had. If I decide not to, it will be a flop. All I'm saying is if I come to the reunion, everybody better have security. Everybody. I'm not just talking about ways. Period. I'm a fair person. I give people Latifah.
Ooh. Now the audio was a little off, y'all, because of what I guess she was recording on. I don't know if you got Cricket Mobile, Tesehki, but from what it sounds like, she's really probably still mad at the production and Lemmy's probably specifically because of what he said online about her, making fun of the fact that she's no longer the heaviest hitter, which I'm gonna stand by it. Some of y'all don't agree with me in the comments. I don't feel like he should have did that. I don't feel like he should do that. I feel like that was very catty of him and unprofessional to like make fun of people that are working for you. Like that's like insane. That's like I have an intern right now I'm working for. That's like me going up here and keying at her. Like I would never do such thing because it's like even if I'm mad at you, the fact that you're working for me, like that's a lot. You get what I'm saying? It's hard to find good people to help you nowadays. So it's just like there's just some things that I don't think you should do. Okay. Now, Chrisean recently was live, and apparently, y'all, it looks as if she may be getting into the ring with Big Legs. She ended up getting a call from the Pepper, and she says that she got to get the lick back for her sister.
Who takes my phone? Hey, for my sister, chat. You hear me? Hey, chat. I gotta run that thing for my sister. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Cause look, chat. I ain't want to talk about it till tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow more when So I'm the underdog now. Am I the underdog because my sister lost? Am I the underdog because my sister lost? How y'all keep the heaviest hitter? Chat. I run that fade for my sister, bro. Now I'm the underdog, bro. Lexton took out the heaviest hitter, bro. I'm the underdog. I'm like, damn. Yeah, what's up, baby? Shit.
I still feel like Lex gonna win. Like, I still feel like Lex gonna win. I'm gonna tell y'all why. She still has more discipline than Chrisean. The fact that Chrisean went on that little getaway trip with Blue, that shows her lack of discipline. She talks about this on Jason Lee's interview. Make sure y'all check out my recap on it and the interview if y'all haven't. She, to me, lacks it. So if we're talking about boxing, once again, I still feel like Lex will lock in even more because I feel like Chrisean is going to be a better opponent than Tesehki. I feel like she'll give Big Lex more of a run for her money than Tesehki. Chrisean is in shape. She's in the best shape since we've seen her during her college days pre-Blueface. She has something to prove. And now this is her career path, which is boxing. So she has a lot more to lose than a Big Lex, who has still not established her career, her new career as boxing. Now, if she were to do that, then it would be a lot more at stake. So that's why I still feel like she's going to win, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be probably way 10 times harder than Tesehki. Okay. Now, Chrisean, if you have Blueface walk you out, I hope somebody trips you when you walking into the ring. Cause I know something. You better get a gospel singer to sing Take Me to the King or Yolanda Adams, somebody to walk you to that ring. Cause if it's Blueface, I'm gonna be rooting for you to lose. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Cause knowing Rock, she might get Blueface to walk her to the ring. And that would be very disappointing. I'm just saying, y'all. All right. And she also spoke about this whole son situation. She spoke about this during the interview, which y'all know my thoughts on how I feel about this. I do not feel like people can outgrow medical conditions without putting in some sort of therapy or work behind it. I don't think you could just sit behind prayer without doing nothing. That bothers me, and it's a big trigger for me. I cannot stand that. Like, you have to do other things besides just praying. But she's standing on it, and she says that her mom told her that her little brother, he'd outgrow his challenges, but your little brother does not have certain things that your son has. So that's where the issue lies.
I don't care about y'all. I care about my son. Petey. Let's start with Petey. Petey couldn't talk. He stuttered. What else? All his teeth was rotting. You know what my mom told everybody? He's gonna outgrow it. That's my baby. Jesus got us. She nurtured us. She did the best she could. She did what she could do. My little brother is D1. He don't stutter. He's not short and fat no more. Nothing was wrong with him, bro. Nothing was wrong with my little brother. Because my mom knew God had the last say over my brother. What are you talking about? My brother's D1, about to go to the league, bro. I seen God move. I seen God deliver. I seen God be faithful. Period. Like, I don't care what y'all say because God gonna have the last say so, bro. He's just gonna outgrow all the things.
Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. Do y'all believe in just praying over something and not putting in any work behind it? Now she did mention in the interview the child is getting some sort of therapy, but for the people, like, I don't follow her every single move, watch her every single stream, but I have subscribers that do, and they keep me updated as to what's going on, and they never tell me, oh, she just took such and such the therapy, which she doesn't have to show us that, but the fact that she is chronologically online and we're not seeing that or leading up to it and the camera's cut, that further then tells us it's not happening. Once again, my entertainers keep me updated on stuff like that. Just saying. Now, one person who was notably absent for Girls Will Be Girls that I thought was going to be a part of it was DTB. She spoke about it on her kick, and she did not hold back. Listen, I do agree with some of it, like, to be true. Like, some of these girls he has dealt with.
Show is, I feel like Girls Will Be Girls is kind of, I feel like it's T-Lo Douglas. It's the girl that 90% of the girls on that show is just, and he took 10%. He said, let me get some baddies, let me get some popping on the show. And then, so from the Zoo Girls, you know? That's pretty much what it is. He just woke up one day and said, I got to do something to take care of all. Let's just put him on a show, give him some money. And now what I want to say about that show is,
Now, I will say, DTB, you sound a little bitter, okay? I think she's a little bitter that she didn't get an invite. No shade, okay? The girls don't like being left out. You know what I'm saying? The girls want to be left in, okay? They want to be casted. They want to be bought. Regardless of they act like they don't, they at least want to be reached out to about it. So I do sense a little bitterness that sister girl didn't get the invite, which I get it, girl. Listen, I get it, all right? But I do feel like the person that was not casted, that I was shocked that was Nicole Scavala. Tanasi Nicole Scavala on the cast, I was kind of like, oh. But then again, guess who else is on the cast? T. Hollywood, which is one of his other mother's children. So it kind of like, it coincides and it makes sense. Speaking of DTB, Glorilla decided to diss DTB in a recent live, a response to Clarissa Shields. So Clarissa Shields did an interview where she stated that she would love for Beyonce to walk her out. I feel like she's allowed to have these dreams and hopes, okay? Just as if Glorilla said she wants to be as big as Beyonce one day. Everybody could dream. Everybody could hope. It's nothing wrong with it. But Glorilla decided to take to the internet and kind of key on her. At this point, I low-key feel like she bullying Clarissa Shields because it's just like, okay, girl, like, we get it. You don't like her. You find her to be clownish. You find her to be a fool. Okay, girl, like, back. I just feel as if she needs to kind of, like, relax because we get it. And you're not going to fight her. So why you keep speaking on this lady? You just keep talking about it, keep keying at her, and you don't want to fight her.
Like that. Kevin Gates already pissed me off for being there. Beyonce not walk you out. Matter of fact, get DTB to do it. She'll happily walk you out. She been trying to do it for so much shit for clout, trying to come towards me. Beyonce is not walking you out. You even feel worthy enough to think she is. That's what I be saying, fool. The whole I can't walk her out. Get uncle, walk it out. Because Beyonce not walking you out. Don't even piss me off like that.
No shade. Okay. Now, DTB responded to this and she felt as if, you know, Barilla needs to find something else to do with her time. What does she do for work? How dare you try to shade me for me wanting to walk out Clarissa Shields if I did walk her out? Which to me, it really isn't shade when you think about it because she ended up walking out one of the boxers. If y'all watch the full match, not just the Big Lex part, she did walk out one of the boxers. Not the celebrity ones, but I think one of the undercards, if I'm not mistaken. She walked out one of the undercards, which is still a pretty big deal because they're going up there in regards to boxing. Like those boxers are, you know, trying to reach up to that level.
Barilla, you're okay. You was a bum. You sitting up here talking about why you don't let DTV walk you out like that. Like that's a diss. Nothing wrong with me walking her out. And there's nothing wrong with Beyonce walking her out. Why the fuck you think Beyonce can't walk Clarissa Shields out? She is the boxer of all time. She have a better chance of Beyonce walking her out. Then you gotta get What do you do for a living? Can you please tell us what you do for a living? Where do you make your money? How you pay your bills? Like, what's your career? Have you ever been to the Olympics? Have you ever won anything in life? What do? Your whole existence, you woke up one day and started trolling or even known by anybody. But outside of you just being known, what do you do? How do you make? Just leave me alone. Roll up.
Okay. Diamond has all rights to be upset. I'm sorry. Because it's just like, it really is bullying. You know how on Instagram, you got to put, this is not harassment, not bullying. We don't condone it. Barilla, you violated all those policies. They need to get rid of you off all these platforms if we're going to be honest. Because you just keep doing it over and over and over and over again. Now, y'all, Tesehki, in that same live I showed you guys recently, she was going off, you guys, about Lex and how she felt about Lex and apparently the boxing match being rigged. Now, I feel like you can't say it wasn't rigged and then say it was rigged. No. I do not think it was rigged. I think Tesehki lost fair and square. And I could tell she lost fair and square because of how people were disappointed. If it was rigged, I can guarantee you more than one person would know it was rigged. I can guarantee you that. Scotty would know it was rigged. She would not have that look of disappointment. She would look as if like, well, we knew that was going to happen. She didn't have that look. She had a look of shock. That's just the key indication that I don't think it was rigged.
All right, to me, Lex at dinner. And I didn't say nothing because you know me, I'm a gangster. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But the bitch ass nigga, like, come on now, nigga. You go size up with the enemy because you know I'm that bitch. I don't give a fuck. Dog, I gotta go with my ops. Bitch, he's a clown. He's a poop butt. Oh, poop butt. Y'all want to talk about bitches? Bitch, come on one job. Bitch, you better hope for show. You better hope for show that he still don't just give it to who he want to give it to. Because, baby, let's talk about it. Let's quit. Let's come to the front. Let's quit. Let's talk about the fight. Let's talk about the 11 seconds of the third round.
Now, my whole thing is, this is the part that gets me. If she quit, why didn't you go to her? Because you were winded. You were tired. Now, Tesehki, I'm on her side when it comes to Lemmy speaking on her, like online, because I do feel like that was disrespectful. But don't be trying to rewrite history with this match now. Let's be fair. If you were winded and you were, if she was cheating and quit before the 11 seconds was over, you should have ran over there and got more hits in, and you possibly could have won. Because they were counting the hits, right? I'm just saying.
Let's talk about it. They wanted me to get mad so I could really fight Lex. I didn't get mad. Why? Because I knew what you were doing. I knew what you were rigging. Let's talk about it. My fans are so powerful. They know what the... Go slow-mo that. Go slow-mo that shit, gang. Go slow-mo that shit. Y'all gonna see who the ref stop? No. I didn't care. I got a bag, dog. Like, what are you talking about? Got a real big check. Got table shaking. You know what I'm saying? I Natalie talking about, well, from what I heard, that's she's telling my Ryan, hope people getting y'all first class and hotels be paid. What are you talking about? That's just normal stuff. That you had. If I decide not to, this will be a flop.
Ooh, okay. Not Natalie shading out as TV. Okay, Natalie's I hope they don't have you around those gangbangers. Which, by the way, I went to mention, I said this on one of my comments in my video. One comment, too, that he said that I was like, he was like, oh, some gangbangers. Girl, half of the Zeus gangbangs, too. Cold Killer, K-Rican, no shade to you, K-Rican. I love you, boo. Ain't no shade, but you bang. Who else? Oh, shoot, it was one body. It was somebody, a stunner girl, the main one. She done put somebody in the cage, allegedly. Come on now. Like, that's the thing that I couldn't, like, I can't side with that. Like, that's hypocritical to me. Y'all gonna call it a spade now, okay? Now, the TV not innocent either. They have their problems, okay? So there was one set of girls, you guys, that they did not announce. That y'all, we're getting exclusive here that they added on the cast. Lemmy has added, well, no, Tilo has added the girls from Love Island to Girls Will Be Girls, okay? They are going to be filming with the, I'm playing. Anyway, Anyways, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here. Stay tuned for more videos, and we out. Bye.